I'm just going to use my time to pump Sheila up. Let everyone understand how important this race is, how important Democratic control of the Senate is, and how much this race is historic in importance, historic in what it means for the future of Nevada, and why everyone has to be involved, whether you're in Las Vegas, whether you're in Reno, wherever you are, why you have to tell your friends and everything else. It's really funny. Sheila hates this, but Sheila is one of my caucus moms. She was actually, she hates when I say this, but you know, my first session was in 2006, serving under Barbara Buckley as the first female speaker in Nevada. So I had Barbara, I had Debbie, and I had Sheila. They would prefer caucus sisters, I get that, but Sheila was actually my mentor, my assigned mentor, who was just, you know, who had to keep me you know, on the up and up, making sure that I was on track. 2009 really was an amazing session for what Sheila talked about, and I often get the question, well, do you enjoy being an assemblyman? And I always say, enjoy is not really a good word for this. It's one huge just pain in the. I mean, it's awful. The budget that we have gone through, that we've had to wrestle with, to fight the governor, now 2 governors in a row that just want to see this state go further and further and further into the basement. Our Secretary of State painted the picture of what we have to do to get out of this mess, how we need to chart our future. Absolutely, that's what has to happen, and so we're in the trenches fighting this fight. But I will tell you that that night, it was the first night where we passed the bill, but then don't forget, when it was, oh my God, we've got the votes to do an override. And each and every time I was like, oh, this is never going to happen. Like, we're all going to vote for it, but this is never going to happen. And I will never forget, because Sheila and I, that session, sitting in the back row in the assembly, and you're right, you know, Angela not being here, someone needs to tell her, because I remember everyone was like hanging out in the gallery going, is this going to happen, is this going to happen, is this going to happen, both times. And sure enough, by some miracle, we figured out that we had the calculation, we had to do it the first time, we had enough votes to pass it, and then it was vetoed, as we knew it would be, and then, oh my gosh, we've got enough votes to override the veto, and I'll just never forget, you know, being on it, I am going, I can't believe you just said neighborhood. But then also looking across at Sheila and going, we're going to do this. We're going to override this veto. We're going to make history. And that is the reward of this job. That is the reward that we get from working with all of you who work so hard for these campaigns to put us there so that we can push the green buttons at exactly the right time. And I will tell you, it is a sacred honor on those big issues when they come up and we push that green button and we have everyone in the gallery watching us and we know we're doing the right thing. And that's why we need to make sure Sheila is victorious, that the Democrats keep the Senate, that we do everything we can from the top of the ticket on down to elect Democrats this time, because I'm telling you, the future of this state, it's no joke. This relies on these races, and more so than ever, Sheila's race. I think I'm going to be okay. I'm going to knock on wood. I think I'm all right. I don't know who's filed against me. I'm sure someone will. All I know is I got more time on my hands to be able to help Sheila, to help Democrats, to work this out. So I want all of you to commit tonight to do the same. November's right around the corner. Do everything you can to help Sheila and everyone else. Thank you.